I am Red Cyclone!
Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Marcus and Lee.
What's going on? What is going on?
John Mark, did you download the Dragon's Dogma character creation?
I did not, but I saw the crazy shit that people made already.
I saw the Shaggy you sent me. I also see people have made handsome Squidward. Because why not? I see, of course, you got to make Walter White. I've seen a really good Avatar.
I seen John Cena.
How could you?
Yes.
Like, what was there? Just a blank screen? All right.
Yep. The blank screen.
Somebody made I don't know what kind of race she is. But she's a very defined lady from Baldur's Gate, like the lady with the black face paint.
Oh, okay, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, she got like brownish green skin, like, yeah.
Okay.
Somebody made Guts, of course. I see Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah.
I see somebody made evil Tobey Maguire. All right, wait a
Nice.
second. That's really from Spider-Man.
Nice.
What? Oh, okay, that's the best one I've seen. That is the best one I've seen. Technically, you could make a good lion, though. I just realized that.
There you go. There's something you should do.
Because that is one of the races they introduced in Dragon's Dogma 2, the lion people. I don't know. I forgot what the name is, actually.
Nice.
It'd be funny if they were just the evolved versions of the cats from Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Because that would be their way of keeping it in the same universe. You know what? I just realized, why are there no Monster Hunter monsters? Like, that should be a secret quest or something.
Probably. Down the road.
Put a Rathalos in there. Do that.
There you
go. But you should do that because it looks funny.
Yeah, I gotta download it.
In addition to that, Capcom did 2 like update streams.
No.
So that was in the first one. The Dragon's Dogma stuff was in the first one. And then like a few these games are coming out, like Ghost Trick. I don't know if you played that.
No, I haven't.
And then like Phoenix Wright and stuff. But then the other one was Street Fighter 6 based. So obviously, that was where they showed Akuma's, I guess, his CG trailer.
Yes.
He looks badass. Obviously not gameplay, not yet. Soon, I think, because Ed was February's character, and I think they showed that they kept it to a 1 every 3 months.
Yeah.
Or 2 months, like 2.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Because remember, the game came out in June.
Yeah.
So soonish, right? Maybe we'll see. What is like a big con coming up? Is there anything coming up soon?
San Diego Comic-Con in June.
That would probably make sense for them to show off
E3
the season 2.
June, but E3 is dead. But Summer Game Fest is in June-ish.
No, so he'll be out before then. So they'll probably start showing whoever's after that.
But the game tournaments, when does the Capcom game tournament?
It already ended.
Oh, it already
the big
ended.
one was the big one was last
How about
month.
Evolve?
No, that's Evo. Evo is August.
Oh, okay. So
he'll
be
have
out by
long.
then.
Yeah, I think he's, like I said, in May or April.
He'll be people's
The end of
right
April.
then.
But I think that's the other thing that they suggested, but
Yeah.
they did not show any teasers or anything, is that they are definitely going to go into a season 2.
Yeah.
Because the game's doing good. Did you get to try it or no?
I played it a little bit. I didn't get to play like enough to really get the character, but I liked how you played. You remind me of like a faster Balrog.
That
Like
makes sense.
he's a good like he's a hybrid of Dudley and Balrog, like just the moveset wise. But I liked it playing as Balrog. I was never really good with him, but I gotten good with him. So I liked it, Balrog.
Do you think he's a good stand-in, as in like the new generation
Yeah,
version of that character, or
I think so.
or do you still think they should put Balrog in the game?
I wouldn't pass if they want to bring him in. I wouldn't pass them bringing him in just because the storyline they have and stuff like that, or maybe give him a new look. But I don't think they need to. If they have their boxing character down, I'm fine with that. But if they want to bring him in, I'm not gonna pass it.
Do you have anybody for season 2 that you want?
Um, let's go.
I think
Rainbow
it's
Mika.
4. It's 4 for the season. So do you have a few?
Rainbow Mika.
Okay.
All the
that's
wrong
one.
reasons.
And who else?
Who I liked? Who else? I'll say Cody.
Okay. Yeah, because he's not in it.
I'll say Cody. I will say a Bison-ish kind of character. It don't have to be Bison. Sagat is Sagat. No, Sagat's not in the game. So Sagat.
Yeah.
Sagat. Whatever.
But he's not. I think the story with his character was he left Shadowloo, so that's why Fang was in the game.
But
So
some people
he's
come
not
back.
affiliated.
Maybe it's like a redemption story.
But who's he gonna redeem himself to? Is he gonna be the statue in the back of his stage, or
Yep, he's gonna beat the. But just the fact that he's not in the game, I think he's a popular fan favorite character. I think they could bring him back. I'll say another girl. Sakura.
Yeah, that's true. I just realized she's not in the game.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because they just have another female presence. I said two, so I remember Mika too, for all the wrong reasons. I didn't know Andre the Giant and King Haku were tag team champions.
Okay.
Colossal Collision, that was the name of their tag team.
I mean, at least they had the ingenuity on the names
Yes.
covered back then.
There you go.
They could just come up with names.
There you go. Anyway, but yeah, the Street Fighter character. But yeah, like Mika. I'll say Shakura. I'll say and maybe like a random like character, like maybe like a character from like rival schools or something like that, some out the blue kind of thing. Tease us a little bit with a random character. I can see Alex as well. Alex or that French dude, Abel.
Oh yeah, that's true. They did kind of one and done that guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Seeing that there's a lot of like Final Fight stuff and things like that, I'll say Alex.
Okay. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
I think he would need to have a redemption in terms of how they made him in that game, because he was kind of like not great, but
Yeah.
he was a character specialist type of character.
Yeah.
Where at the end of it, only people that played him just really liked the character, even though his legs were backwards.
Yeah.
And he had French fry hair when they first made him. So I would like to see these new guys and their art
Yeah.
make him better, because I don't think he looked very good in Street Fighter 5.
I agree.
I think his costumes look way better,
He'd
but
be a
like that
hobo
default, the default one with the French fry hair, nah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good. Did you get to do anything special for Mario Day? Because I know that happened.
No. I saw the stuff that that's coming out, but it was nothing really like, oh my god, I need to play and things like that. But I was never a Paper Mario person, so there's a new Paper Mario remaster coming out. Luigi Mansion's getting remastered. I think Luigi Mansion 3 is the one getting remastered. I was never a big fan of those, so I liked the first one, but I was never like, oh, I need that game kind of thing. Nothing that really like triggered like, oh, like that. But I know that they announced the release date of the second movie that's coming.
Oh, okay. All right.
But that's about it. I got some stuff in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
So these are from Nacella Toys. It's a new group. They've been doing a lot of retro stuff. They're doing the Cowboys of Moon Mesa, actually too. So they did the Biker Mice from Mars remastered figures. They try to go with the same model as the old ones are, but they added a little bit more like bending on the knees, bending on the ankles. You could do the whole shoulder rotation and things like that. They have multiple heads. They have 3 heads. They have the old school weapons that came with the original figure. And I'm actually digging them. It has like a box very similar to the NECA boxes without the window. You have to open the window. It's just a square box. But I got all 3 mice. I got Vinny, I got Moto, and I got Throttle. I'm very happy with them. I haven't took them out yet. I'll have full view if I do take them out. I kind of want the motorcycles, so I'm like looking at them, and hopefully down the road I could save up and get them, because I think they're like $30 each, which is not bad. But it's 3 motorcycles for each one. They come with a hot dog. They come with 3 heads, multiple hands. Vinny has a gun and a gun claw, whatever it's fucking called. But he had that in the original toy. Moto, he's kind of hefty. He's heavy. That's the one with the armored arm on the left side. He also comes with his rocket that came with the original toy. He also has multiple hands. He also has multiple robotic hands. Again, 2 heads, 1 helmet head, and 2 other ones. So the helmet head doesn't have the antlers, because in the original figure, the antlers went down when you put the helmet on. Well, the antennas, wherever the fuck. And then Throttle, which was talked by Ron Paulson, if you didn't know that. He comes with a manhole gun, another gun, a hot dog, multiple hands again, and 3 heads. He has a happy face, serious face, and then the helmet face. But they all came in the mail, and I'm actually very happy with them. I think the quality of them are nice. It's nice seeing them getting remade, seeing that they are going to other franchises to get remade. So I'll be looking at what they do with the Cowboys Moon Mesa. They actually look kind of cool. I will definitely try to check them out, because I didn't like their figures when they first came out when I was a kid. Because they were like they were like little wide, like Ninja Turtle looking figures, but they were just really wide and small. These are like they're about like 7-inch scale, so they kind of go with like a WWE Elite kind of figure. But again, the difference of the original one and this one, the antennas don't go in the head. So basically, when you put the helmet on, you had to put the separate head for the helmet, and that's the difference of it. But they're fully rotation. They have full rotations on the shoulders. They bend their elbows, their wrists, their ankles, their knees. In the original figure, you only could bend the knees and their arms. That's it. So
no, they had good rotation on the shoulders.
Yeah,
they were one of the odd.
Yeah.
They were one of the odd figures that had the ball joints.
Yeah, and then they had the tail, and the tail you was able to move. So I think I still have the original figure somewhere. But I'm very happy with them. I'm excited. Maybe get them open and take some pictures and stuff like that. But I'm very happy with them.
And the planets for that line are only the mice and the bikes, right?
I
Or are they
heard
gonna
they're
do
doing Limburger, which was the main villain.
Mhm.
He was the dude with the fish face. So I heard there's plans to make him, and I heard there's plans to make Grease Pit. which
Okay.
is one of the main villains. I think he was talked by the dude from Everyone Loves Raymond.
No idea.
He
Which
has
guy?
like a deep
Guy talking
voice.
about? Oh, talking about Garrett something. I
Yeah,
know you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
He
Old guy,
talked him.
the
Yeah,
older brother.
yeah, yeah, he talked him. So I think there's rumors of them two getting made, but they also doing the motorcycles which come out later this year. I'll see if I'll pre-order them, but like they're like $30 each. So let's see how they go, how they do, and if they're able to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get the biker mice, you do need the bikes. They're that's their characteristic. They're biker mice, so you need the bikes. And then also have the new turtle vans. I could do a nice little display with them. So I had that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was the only ones that showed up.
Yeah, and then shout outs to Tenacious T. We celebrated his birthday last Saturday. We went to this spot game on. I always try to pick up an old retro Ninja Turtle figure, and I found this Space Usagi Yojimbo. I think it came out in '93. This was towards the towards the tail end of the toy line. I think '94, '95 was the tail end of it. But he's very detailed. But he has like a robotic eye. He has like a robotics on his chest and stuff like that, and he still has like a cybernetic samurai suit on. He has no weapons, so I don't know if he had weapons and what weapons he had because he didn't come with them. But it's just another Usagi to add in my collection. I actually have the original figure, and I also have the '03 figures, and the 2012 figure of Usagi Yojimbo. So far, I have like almost every single Usagi Yojimbo has made a figure of. So I got that. And then shout outs to Tenacious T because again our running joke, and also I have mentioned this many times, is Don Tatelli. He's like one of the characters, had a foot fetish, tickle people's feet to put them to surrender. So they had the VHS tape of the Burger King's Kids Club of the Great Boldini, which was the blue VHS that came out in the Burger King's Kids Club. So when you got a kids meal, you was able to get this VHS tape for $5. So we found it for like a cheap, and he bought it for me. This is has a Donatelli in it, and he pretty much kidnaps the kids and tickle their feet into where the turtles are and things like that. But he got me it. It was actually kind of cool, and it's a VHS type. It's actually really good condition too. But yeah, this is part of the Burger King Kids Club. That's all I got.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
everything I got so far.
Mm-hmm.
I saw those X-Men '97. I saw the Storm and Nightcrawler, and I'm like, I'll see when I need to like it's a lot of money to get all of them. So I'm just like, let me see if they catch them on sale and stuff like that, and I could collect them because I actually want them. I just gotta wait and see. But I did see the Storm the other day.
I mean, you better get them now before they end up gone.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll see. That's all I got. That's all I have. I've been playing WWE 2K24. I haven't done crazy much into it. I just finished the showcase mode. And the last thing, the last part of the showcase mode, you gotta win a Royal Rumble with one of the highlighted WrestleMania people. And then once you win it, you get the trophy and stuff like that, and you pretty much unlock everybody and stuff like that. I've been playing the My Factions. It's kind of annoying, but I'm getting the hang of what it is. So I'll go daily, do some of the goals and stuff like that. I have the figure Cody Rhodes and the figure John Cena, which I mostly use. I wish they do a game, like I mentioned this last time. I wish they do a game just with the figure models of characters, because that would be so dope. Like if he could break pieces of the characters and shit like that, that kind of be kind of cool. But that's all I've been doing. I haven't got to Rebirth yet. I plan to. I'll play a little of the Spider-Man New Game Plus. I don't care for the new costumes at all. I think the only thing I really like of the New Game Plus stuff is the action figure mode with the photo mode. because the shits are hilarious. You can make yourself mad tiny and put yourself like in someone's soda or some shit. So those are like the dumb shit you could do with the photo mode. Other than that, like it's the same game. They haven't the only trophy they have is the new game plus, and that's it. So I wish they added more diverse things into the trophy. Maybe like add 3 trophies, 3 or 4 trophies. Like unlock the gold web shooter, unlock the gold this, unlock the gold that. But no, it's just the new game plus stuff, and that's it. But
did you investigate further into what was the multiplayer thing?
no, but I saw that today, and I'm like, this actually looked pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
So rumored was that Insomniac was working on a multiplayer game with the Spider-Man universe, being Spider-Verse kind of thing. And they kind of get a tease in Spider-Man 2 because you find these little spiders that lead into the Spider-Verse. Like, they lead into the stuff from the movie. So when you get to that, you kind of get the connection of the Spider-Verse and things like that. What I saw, the little gameplay I saw, I was like, damn, that would have actually been really fun to do if you actually made that a DLC and not a separate game. Like, you legit did what Ghost of Tsushima did with like a side part of of a DLC that was a multiplayer game. I think you would have got a lot of people playing it. But it looked cool. It looked like it was interesting. I think I would have played it. I think I would have tried it out, and like if I could customize my own Spider-Man and shit like that, I think that was a good idea. But it had to be connected to Spider-Man 2. I don't think it should have been a separate game.
Okay.
But it looks cool.
Yeah, that'd be.
Who knows? Maybe
That'd be
that
cool.
announcement kind of turns heads with certain things.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Because I think maybe some of those people probably don't even work there no more.
Yeah, they did let go a lot of people.
They was like, "What is you doing? You making multiplayer games? We ain't asked for that. Goodbye." But I did get to see the video that you sent me, and I was like, "Oh, that's a really cool concept."
Yeah, I thought it was a cool concept too. I actually thought it was a good idea. I mean, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I am downloading the Dragon's Dogma thing now.
It looks pretty good. I'm just saying, you can make some great people, or you can make some absolute monsters.
I know, this is like Street Fighter 6 all over again with the fucking
Mhm.
weird ass fucking character
Yes.
models.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
that is true.
Oh, and shoutouts to
what's the guy's? Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh yeah, shoutouts to I'm just happy that it's getting success on PS5. The pirate game that Sea of Thieves is actually #1 on Sony Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Shoutouts to that, because honestly, Xbox was like, "Hey, we need extra money," and that's a full Xbox game going on PS5 and showing that it could be successful. That's a good sign of things. So get stuff on multiple platforms. But I heard Sea of Thieves gotten better throughout the time that it came out. I heard it had a rough start, but it got better throughout the time.
It is not for me, so
Okay.
I have
I don't
nothing.
blame
I have no feelings towards this game
I-
because it is a first-person, mainly multiplayer pirate game,
Yeah.
and I don't have people to play a multiplayer pirate game with. And I
Yeah.
refuse to do randoms.
Yes.
No, thank you. I'm good.
I'm actually gonna pre-order this week. I'll probably pre-order Hi-Fi Rush though. I want it on PS5. I'll support that game.
It's not just gonna be just come out like it's supposed to have something special about it.
No, just releasing. They do have a special deluxe edition version that has the soundtrack and stuff, which actually has a really good soundtrack. So I'll give credit to that. But yeah, it's supposed to come out later this month, the 18th. I didn't get to finish on the Xbox because my attention span with the Xbox goes in and out. Like I had to be into it and stuff like that. But I plan to, like, the fact that I like the trophies more and stuff like that. I'll try to get more into it on PS5.
Okay. And speaking of shoutouts and music, the guy, you probably seen him before. There's the black guy. I forget if he ever says where he's from. He has an accent when he speaks, but usually you see him playing music He does like bass. He did like a thing. I think Austin Creed like shouted him out once.
Yeah.
Team RGG shouted him out once because he did their Yakuza song.
Okay.
He did a cover, but that's where he got his spotlight from. But
Okay.
so now he's doing. Well, he wrote a track for the new Contra game,
Nice.
and then he put up a video of specifically which song it is, so you can see it.
Cool.
So I would check that out at least for the soundtrack.
I'll check it out.
I might wait a little bit and then see what that game is about.
Yeah,
but
the reviews
as
are
of
not
right now, it's looking
Yeah, the review. I tried it out. I wasn't crazy about the gameplay wise, but I could see where it was trying to do, but some of the things were very stiff.
I didn't play the demo, so I had to play it for myself to see what's up.
Yeah. But I'll probably check it out. If it goes on sale, I'll probably grab it, but I'm not like I'll need to play it fast.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get into this movie or you have something else?
No, that's about it.
You right? You want to do it?
This week we have the Kingsman. It's not the Kingsman. That's a different movie. Kingsman: The Secret Service is 2014. It is 2 hours and 9 minutes. It is. Let's see the release date. They had the premiere. It was December 13th. Funny, it was called Butt Numb-a-thon. So I assume that means that was a long event.
Yeah.
Did you see it in the theaters?
Yes, I saw this in theaters.
When did it come out? Regular.
February 15th.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That is a 2 month. That is a 2 month gap in the premiere. Interesting. That is directed by Matthew Vaughn. Name sounds familiar, but
X-Men First Class and Kick-Ass.
Oh hell no!
He makes up with Kick-Ass. He did Kick-Ass. He did X-Men First Class. He did Kingsman. He did.
Just
Layer
don't
Cake.
say First Class. But then he goes back and forth. He did Fantastic. He produced Fantastic Four. He got his name on some stanky ones. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But he did this.
Do
one.
not know. He did the Bloodshot movie.
Yeah.
I want to see. Oh, that's the Vin Diesel one. That's not the.
It's on our
that's not the
list.
Jason David.
It's on our
No,
list.
that's not the Jason David Frank.
No, it's
short.
the
That's
Vin
the one I
Diesel
want to see.
That one was okay. That was done by Bat in the Sun.
Yeah, I wanted to see the completed short. I saw the making of, which is
Yeah.
cool, but I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah.
This one is written by Jane Goldman and Matthew Vaughn. Mark Millar and Dave Gibbons are on the comic book.
Yes.
This
I actually
is
read the
called
comic.
The Secret Service.
It was good. It was a good comic too. I liked Mark Millar's stuff.
Was it a comic? Question: was it a comic
Graphic
or a
novel.
graphic novel?
graphic novel. I think it
Okay.
came out in comic form though, but I read it in a graphic novel.
Understood.
Same thing with Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass was single issues, but I read the graphic novel of it.
Okay. So it wasn't made. That's not the original format. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
it was a comic.
This one, the cast is in alphabetical order because it doesn't seem like it's in importance order. It is Adrian Quinton as terrorist. All right. Colin Firth as Harry Hart / Galahad. Mark Strong as Merlin. Jono Davies as Lee. Jack Davenport as Lancelot. Alex Nikolov as Little Eggsy. Samantha Womack as Michelle Unwin. Mark Hamill as Professor Arnold. Velibor Topic as Big Goon. All right. Sophia Botella as Gazelle. Samuel L. Jackson as Valentine. Michael Caine as Arthur. Taron Egerton as Gary Eggsy Unwin. Jeff Bell as Deacon. Jordan Long as Poodle. Theo Barklum Biggs as Ryan. Toby Bakare as Jamal. Ralph Innocent as policeman. There you go. Trying to see, is anybody else here with these weird names? Is anybody else important?
I think you got most. You got the main characters that kind of run the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, you got pretty much the main characters.
All right. It's a lot of one name people in this movie. I noticed.
Yeah.
So, who was she in another movie? Where is the synopsis? A spy organization recruits a promising street kid into the agency's training program, while a global threat emerges from a twisted tech genius.
I liked Samuel Jackson acting like Richard. What was it? Richard Simmons? Not Richard Simmons. The dude from Platform.
Yeah, Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons. I said Richard Simmons. Russell Simmons.
That would have been a completely different movie. It might have been better. I don't know.
But the fact that he was acting like him and kind of had his look and shit like that, like made me laugh every time he had a scene. I think he was great in this movie, like being a germaphobe, like fucking getting sick every time he saw blood. Like he's doing crazy shit, but when he sees the death of it, he's like, "Oh no, I can't see this shit. It's skirmish and shit." I thought Samuel Jackson was great in this movie. This has some crazy scenes, and I thought the action and within the storyline of the kind of like the secret agent kind of had like a James Bond kind of feel, and how they recruit their guys and how elegant it looks, but the whole side of the secret agent thing I thought just was a dope aspect of it. How they recruited kids and how they like kind of like that, like having to shoot the dog, but it was a blank and shit. Things like that. It was actually kind of cool, and how they did everything in that aspect of it. I like Colin Firth a lot in this movie. I thought he was great as the character in the beginning fight scene, and then going into that church scene is insane. That church scene was fucking insane. To this day, I look like, damn, I'm surprised they fucking did that.
Do you know if this was accurate?
Very.
To the book?
It's very close to the book. Very close.
Okay.
I will say the Russell Simmons thing, I think that was more on Samuel Jackson than anything. But the look, I think the comic, he had that same look in the comic, but the characteristics and stuff like that and how he was I think Samuel Jackson kind of like played off of that.
Okay. There are. Do they place the time in the book? Because I imagine that the book is older. It's not the future, right? It's not that time period, right? So it wouldn't be 2014, 2015.
And the fact that you have cell phones and stuff like that, you had like the iPhone and stuff like that, and they said you had to keep up with technology.
That plot,
yeah.
To that part of the plot, was that completely? Do you remember if that was something else, or was it still like cell phones?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a nowadays kind of thing.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. All right. Because I know that time period is the iPhone is like the dominant platform. So that's the time period where you say everyone has a phone already.
Yeah.
So that this type of plot that he had would actually be a real thing. I thought again, for the time and whatnot, I think his Samuel L. Jackson's portrayal of that character, like his motivations and stuff, it wasn't like far-fetched, but essentially he was a genius that became an eco-terrorist.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what his motivation was: to save the planet. We gotta kill everybody.
Yeah.
We gotta kill a lot of people.
You sound basically like Ultron a little bit.
Yeah. not too dissimilar, but I could see like a lot of people crunching the numbers and they come up with a doomsday scenario and they go like, to save the planet we got to do this, and so his character doing that, it makes sense. The bodyguard, his bodyguard, she was badass.
Yeah.
I think that was want to point out like that as a mild win for disabled people because they had a cool badass woman who had like prosthetic legs and she was cutting people in half. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
And she was badass too. Like every scene she has was fucking awesome.
As far as her as an actress, I don't know who she is. Like, and then I'm sure she's been in other stuff. But
Yeah.
are you familiar with her?
Yeah, she was. Let me see something that she's in recently.
'Cause I was like, was she in First Class?
She was in Star
Like as a
Trek
minor character?
Beyond.
That was like what, one of the further movies.
The later ones, yeah. She was in Atomic
Mhm.
Blonde.
Oh, we still have to watch that. Okay.
Yeah, that's not coming up. She was a dancer.
Really? I would have thought she was a martial artist. Okay.
Yeah, she was in a Madonna celebration video. She was in a Michael Jackson Hollywood Tonight. She was in a movie called Street Dancer 2. Before this, Monster, Dark Connect, and then her other movie, big movie after this was Star Trek Beyond, Atomic Blonde, The Mummy. Oh yeah, she was in that Tom Cruise Mummy movie.
Was she the bad guy?
Yes.
She was the Cleopatra or whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
And
That's
she's in
still-
that
I
Moon
think
Moon
that
movie,
wasn't even bad.
Rebel Moon.
That's another Tom Cruise movie.
Nah, it's Zack Snyder.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's one of those long ones.
Does that mean it's 3 hours long?
Most likely.
And that there's probably an extended cut somewhere?
And a lot of slow motion.
Oh, that's his thing. All right. He's still stuck on that. Okay.
He loves it. That's his thing.
All right. Michael Bay's got explosions. He's got slow motion. Gotcha.
Slow motion, especially on the lady characters.
Okay.
But I truly love this movie. I actually really enjoyed it, and
Did you-
really fun.
I was gonna ask. Did you like the main character?
Yeah,
like,
I like that his
development,
build.
his
I thought it was
arc.
funny.
Yeah, I thought he had good development. The only thing that I thought was a little weird was how adept he was at some of the stuff.
Yeah,
Because again, he was a street kid, so like they showed the parkour element of it, so at least he's athletic and can get around and can get beat up and stuff because that happens.
yeah,
But like some of the more spy-ish elements, he seemed to just slide right into. But then again,
they showed him in military
I think-
school. He was
I
discharged.
think true. No, but I was gonna say I think they did do a good job of showing the rough edges that his character brought to all that stuff.
Yeah,
So like that's where you get the street kid meets Spawn.
Yeah.
Like when he tried to steal the lighter,
hmm
he was like, put it back. God damn it.
yeah. But I like the build of him. I thought they had funny scenes, and they still kind of just went with it being a joke at times. As well, they had the serious parts, but they had the crazy action scenes. Where I think they did a really good job in just showcasing the action scenes.
And then I know not spoilers, but I know going into the sequel that there are some things that when you watch it again with the knowledge of some of what's happening, because I have not seen the second movie.
Yeah,
I've only seen I think I've seen the trailer once.
yeah,
And
It
so
was
I know
okay.
they show something in the movie. They show something that's like definitely connected to this one.
yeah,
And so when you see it happen, you go, oh, that's a little less far-fetched than I thought it was.
yeah,
And that's with one of the returning characters.
yes,
I was like, oh, yeah. They don't actually go double check on that, do they? They
No.
just leave them there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, so okay. That makes a lot more sense.
yeah. We have a
Um,
sequel down the road, though.
But I thought it was just a good like action movie overall. So that's pretty much a win. And the fact that it is also comic related is like,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
So, what you're rating this movie?
This one I'm gonna give a 4.5.
I give it the same. So let me get your 4 point. Let me get your movies real fast. Because we're about to go to shit show next.
Oh really?
It's gonna be a shit show next movie.
Are we going back to Michael Bay or something? Or what are we doing?
I'll tell you in a sec. So 4.5. So your 4.5 consists of Kick-Ass, Iron Man, Super, Scott Pilgrim, Sin City, Pootie Tang, Blade.
Damn, Pootie Tang. I guess you gotta put it behind Blade. It's gotta be the last one.
Okay. Well, Blade 2. There you
Oh, is it 4.5?
go. Yeah.
No, you can put it above Blade too.
Above Blade 2. Okay. Kingsman. 4.5. I gave it the same, and I put it right over Kick-Ass. Our next movie, like I said, is be going into a shit show. We have. Oh no, we're not. Oh, the shit show's after this movie. We have Ant-Man next. Ant-Man was fun. So we got Ant-Man next, and then Fantastic Four. And then
Wait, Fantastic Four is next?
no, Ant-Man's next, and then Fantastic Four. I thought
Oh.
Fantastic Four was next. So we have one
Okay.
more week
Alright.
into the shit show.
All right.
So we have Ant-Man next, Fantastic Four following that, Deadpool starts 2016, Batman vs Superman, Captain America: Civil War, X-Men: Age of Apocalypse, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadow. Suicide Squad split. Doctor Strange is 2016. 2017 is Power Rangers, Logan, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Valkyrian, Kingsman, which is the sequel, Atomic Blonde, Thor: Ragnarok, and Justice League.
Okay.
And I gotta
Alright.
add the last movies that came out onto our list because I gotta update it. But anyway, all right, that is it. We can wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify. And we got a WordPress. So check it out.
Yep.
Where you at, Mark?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch. All Mark with the Mic. Also follow my TikTok of Mark with the Mic. I do a lot of figure photos and all like that. The microbiome s'mores are up on my TikTok. And also follow all the cast: the Shell Shock, the Not a Trekkie, the Gamer Rage, and the Morphing Cast. Peace out. Later.